but oh, good. So anyway, we are being recorded, and the first item on
Al,
our,
did you want to take the opportunity to see if you can phone Fran?
I'm sorry, just to what?
To phone Fran? Did you want to try and telephone Fran?
Okay, let me give that a try. Oops. Fran? Hi, it's Alan. Are you available for the Cemetery Commission? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I sent one. Okay. Yeah, I know, and we discussed it with Erica and everyone. So, God, I don't know what the problem is. Hold on just a moment. Scotty, Fran got the link that you sent to her, which I assume is the one that that we
Yes.
got in on.
Yeah.
And she's saying that she keeps getting a signal that she's not an authorized whatever for the that link. Any idea?
Does she have access to the email link from DPW from a day ago? Because that's the one I use.
Yeah, Fran, do you have the link that Phyllis sent out this morning? I sent.
I just forwarded that to her too.
Okay, yeah, she's still getting the same signal that she's not an authorized participant.
So Kara, are you able to fix this?
Is she using a Macintosh or a PC, Alan?
Fran, are you using a Macintosh or a PC?
Phyllis
A
was having the
Macintosh.
same.
And is she on Safari or Chrome?
Safari or Chrome? Safari.
Does she have Chrome?
Hmm?
Does she have Chrome?
No.
Okay.
Phyllis was having the same issue. She was trying to log into and she was having the same issue. I don't know what it is, but she couldn't log into the meeting from her computer either. Who did you call? Oh, she called Karen, IT, and Erica, but she still can't.
I know, and I don't, for the life of me know what the problem is, because I got in using the link that Phyllis sent out. Lee and Scotty both got in with that same link.
I think it's a Zoom thing. It's not.
So yeah. Yeah. Scotty, she's getting the same message that this meeting is for authorized people only, or something like that. So, and she's using the link that Phyllis sent out this morning, the same one that we've all used to get in. And for some reason, she isn't being recognized.
I'm just going to Google up and see what they say about that.
We had Erica on earlier, and Takara is on, and yeah. All right, I don't know what what to say. I can keep you here on the phone, and you can not very satisfactory, I'm sure, but
Yes, because I remembered speaking to someone about Silver Street last week, and I remember him saying that he was going to have it checked out.
okay, yeah, no, they can't seem to figure out what's going on. As I say, everybody else can, or not everybody. Right, I know, and well, Phyllis has been on. In fact, Phyllis is the one who was in contact with Erica. So, okay.
Alan, can you set your phone up on speakerphone early?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can she
I
call
understand
in?
your frustration.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, there is nobody else here, like I said at the beginning of the conversation.
Yeah. They can't seem to figure out what's going on at the DPW end of it. So, Fran, do you want to me to put you on speakerphone and try that? Okay. Okay, Fran is with us on my speakerphone. And so again, I called the meeting of the Cemetery Commission to order for May 11th. And let's give it a try. We'll see what.
And can Fran hear us okay?
Yeah, Fran, can you hear us okay?
I can hear you.
Can you guys
Okay,
hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. So that's good.
Okay, yeah, Scotty.
Can you guys hear me?
I
Yes.
can hear you. Yes. Yeah.
Could she call in here? If she couldn't hear, could she call in like to the Zoom instead of trying to get on a computer?
How do you call in? You mean just log in on your phone?
No, there's a call-in number.
Like there's a call-in number.
No, it's not. Nobody said that they did not want to.
Okay, I've got Fran on the speakerphone here, so let's go ahead with the meeting, and we'll see if we can work it out. So, okay, first item of business, public comments, commissioner comments. Yes, Lee.
I already warned Alan that I would raise my hand at this point. I just want to report for the record that annual town meeting disposed positively of our proposed regulations. If you recall, when we first submitted the regulations to the town, we were told we had to have a public hearing, which we did, and it went very smoothly. This time when we submitted amendments, town council said, oh no, regulations have to be approved at ATM. And so the entire package was submitted. I'm going to shut this down by saying the package that we submitted included definitions for green burial and perpetual care, and those were new. The fact that it was dealt with on the consent agenda is that nobody asked us what those meant, but they're now official and will show up in our regulatory page. And Takara, we may want to double check that the new package of regulations gets put up on our website.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Lee. Yes, town meeting was, yeah, fortunately, the item wasn't called, so it went, flew by. Okay, any other comments? again, I apologize for all this communication issue that we're having, but we will continue to work on this. Okay, approval of lot sales. There have been no,
Minutes first, Alan.
oh, I'm sorry. The minutes from April 13th, our last meeting, were submitted. Any errors, submissions, corrections, comments? Seeing none, I would entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll
I
move
think-
to approve.
Okay, Scotty and Lee.
And at last seconds. I second and I vote aye.
Right, okay, so we, Lee votes aye, Scotty votes aye, chair votes aye, and Fran, how about you? Do you vote aye for the minutes?
Aye.
Aye, okay. Next item, the lot sales. There have been no lot sales in the past month. So, so there. I got an email from Ken Bogrand. He has a conflict. He had nothing to report as far as the agreement with the Hicks. So anyway, so for whatever that means, they're still apparently working on that. So nothing to report on the consolidation of Newtown or with the transfer at Pulpus, the land transfer at Pulpus. So we'll continue on with that. Ken does promise that things should lighten up after town meeting, and maybe they'll get a chance to to work that out. Apparently, they know what they want to do, and it's just a question of conveying that information to us. So soon as we hear from Ken, we'll resolve that. Monument restoration project. The bid process is out. Unfortunately, Charlie couldn't be here. He had a conflicting meeting also this afternoon. So, but he did send a kind of a memo as to what's happened with it. And I sent that out. I forwarded that to everyone this morning. So basically, the bid package has been put together. It goes to the finance department to sign off, and then it gets entered into whatever the book is. There's some sort of book or publication that these bids go in, and that then it becomes public, and there are time limits and all that sort of thing. So Charlie has put that together. Again, he sent out a copy of the bid proposal. I think it was earlier this week or maybe late last week. And yes, Lee?
Yeah, just a technical issue. He included a copy of the amended statement of work, but it was a .dat, and my programs don't open that.
Right, I had a similar problem, and he sent a .doc, a Word document. So that should have been the last thing you received from him. It had the basically the copy of the document dealing with Old Norse Cemetery, the stones and the list of stones from Old North that we are going to seek bids on to come in for that. So once the bid package goes out, and I assume that that's going to go out maybe the end of this week or sometime early next week. And then I believe it's 30-day time period for the bids to come in. As they come in, Charlie will let us know what's come in. And then once we have the bids in, we can evaluate them and make a decision and get that project underway. Yes, Scotty?
Is there a link? Will there be a link that I can send to the companies that we had talked about before to kind of get as many bids as possible?
Yes, indeed. In fact, as I recall, when the bid is posted, it gets sent out to a whole bunch of places, but let me follow up with Charlie on that.
And yeah, if you could send that to me, I'll make sure they receive it.
Okay. To Scotty. All right. Yeah, I'll contact Charlie and have him send that to you so we can get that out.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all I have on the bid process.
Hey, we're moving forward, Alan. It's good.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah. Hey, faster than the Hicks property.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. Okay. The next item, plans for burial urns at Pulpa's Quays Asylum Burial Ground Monument dedication coming up on, what's the date we're doing that? The 20th, the May, I think it's what, I don't have it in front of me here.
May 22nd, Alan.
Oh, okay, right, May 22nd.
Do you know the family?
I'm sorry?
Do you know the family?
Which family?
There's no family involved.
The Pulpus one.
No, those were the.
No, these are the remains from the town.
Oh,
clerk.
gotcha. Yeah.
Town clerk ones. So I'm sorry, Fran, did you have a comment?
Well, I will now talk to Tom Richard, and I was also thinking I might talk to Susan and Ray about perhaps coming and providing a song.
Oh, okay.
But May 22, so we're going to start in Pulpus at 2 p.m. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, 2 p.m. at
And
Pulpus,
continue-
right.
And then we continue on to the Quays burial.
Right, exactly. The Quays Burial Ground to dedicate the monument. So those are both be.
Because we're getting close enough that I can do this. Tom Richard had asked me to consult with him when we got fairly close to the event. So this looks like the time for me to do that.
Okay, I did get a confirmation from Ray. Ray and Nikki are going to be the ones digging the holes at Pulpus. And Ray requested that we mark I gave them the numbers, the plot numbers and all that sort of thing.
He wants flags.
Yeah, he wants flags just to be sure he has the right place. So I'll see if I can dig up some markers. Scotty, what? Oh, wait a minute, Scotty, you're muted.
Really? This thing, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
No,
This thing is like muting every 2 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Yes.
I have flags. If you want to tee up, we can go out there and put them in the right spot.
Oh, okay.
Just give me a call.
Okay, great. If you get me the flags, I can stick them in unless you want
Okay.
it more there.
Yeah, just drive through whenever, Alan. We'll have them.
Okay, maybe what I'll do is swing by over at over Patterson's. Would that be good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll swing by. I'll probably tomorrow morning sometime. I'll swing by, and we'll get those flags in the ground.
Okay. I emailed a proof just before the meeting
Yes.
for the headstone.
Oh, is that what you were holding up?
I was trying to hold it up, but when you blur the background, it kind of doesn't focus on it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there we go. I can see it. Oh, yeah. Here lie the unclaimed remains of Malcolm Burns, George Dupre, Kelvin Whitaker, Ernestine Rudder, Henrietta Harper, and 3 unknown. Great.
But check your emails just to double check spelling, Fran, if you get it. That would be great because we can have this done before the 22nd.
Excellent. Fran, did you hear that? Fran?
I think I got it all, but just repeat it.
Yeah.
If-
Scott?
I heard that what's on the stone. It sounds perfect, but I'm not sure I got quite what you said after that.
Okay, he sent it, Scotty sent an email with those, with sort of a proof of the names and so on. And he just wants to check, he wants you to check the spelling, make sure that that's, that everything is the way it should be, so. Okay, great, yeah. Fran, excellent.
Okay.
All right, well, good. So that will take care of those 2 projects on the 22nd. Boy, that's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Time's flying. Okay, I don't think there's anything else on that. They did put in a work order as far as the Quays Asylum.
Hey, I'm in. I'm in, I think.
Oh, good.
Well, it says the whole thing will be in soon. I think they fixed it.
Okay.
I don't see Fran.
It was fixed.
Well, apparently the DPW let you in, but we can't see you yet.
Okay.
Is there a button to join with video?
Need to let me in.
I have.
Thank you so
There
much.
she is.
Oh, wait, here she comes.
I had to let you in.
Oh,
Fran, there you are.
Thank you so much.
Good. Well, we'll have to remember how that all happened. So both
Fran,
Takara
just
and-
check to see if you're not muted.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hang up my phone now. So okay, so we're back on. Phyllis, thank you, and Takara, thank you for getting us all
You're
together.
welcome.
And I just think Fran's muted though is the only thing.
Hey, this is Phyllis.
Oh, yeah.
Just a quick update. Zoom made some updates, and that's why we're having so many issues. But Karen in IT was able to fix them. So yeah, sorry
A
about
round of
that.
drinks. That's okay.
Excellent. Thank you, Phyllis, and thank you, Takara. That's
Okay.
Fran?
Fran still needs to unmute her microphone.
yeah, Fran, you're muted. Fran, oh. Mute. There you go.
Hey, there she is. Welcome.
Oh, man. Okay.
Let's hope that this doesn't happen next month.
No, well, did you hear Phyllis? She said somebody came in to fix it. So,
Yes,
all right. So we'll have to double or triple check it next month when we
Yes.
do this again. So
absolutely. Well, this is so much better.
it is. It is. Okay. So anyway, the plans for the burial then coming up on the 22nd. We'll get the holes dug. We'll get oh, the work order. That's what I was going to say. The work order has been put in for the Quays Asylum burial ground, the corner posts and so on. We'll see. We'll see.
Helen, before we get to that, Fran, when you were on the telephone, you said you were going to invite several people to come to the ceremony.
Okay,
didn't pursue that because of the difficulty in hearing you. But now that you're here,
Now that I'm here, well, Tom Richard agreed to do some ceremony for the interment. But he asked me to wait until we got closer to the date to talk with him about it. This seems like the perfect time. And then I suggested that I get in touch with Susan Berman and Ray to perhaps come with their guitars and sing something. And the other thing I was thinking about, is this now the time for me to send a notice to the Inquirer and Mirror and the Current about the fact this is going to take place so that they will put it in their calendars of events?
That's a great idea. That would be great.
I'll take care of that.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, well, good. That'll be
So
that'll be nice to get those behind us, and then we can.
it's Sunday, May 22, Pulpus at 2 p.m., proceeding from there to Quays, right?
Right.
Good, I'll take care of it.
Okay, so that will take care of that. So as far as the work orders, as I say, the work orders were put in as far as the Quays Asylum burial ground for the corner posts. And again, I know that DPW is shorthanded, so we'll see. It will be the cemetery itself. When I was up there last week, it looks okay, except for the corner posts there. But we'll see if we can get that done beforehand.
what about Founders?
What about what?
Founders and that rut, that big erosion rut?
Oh, I did. I followed. I mentioned when I talked to Charlie Palacci last week. I was up there myself to check out the daffodils. They didn't look very happy up there. It must be a windy, dry spot or something.
Yeah.
So anyway, the
Road,
I'm sorry.
the uphill road.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So I spoke with Charlie last week. He said that he would put in a work order. I told him that, I thought that we had put one in a month or so ago, but yeah, it has gotten pretty bad. If anyone tried to drive up there and missed and got a wheel into the ditch that's formed there. So anyway, the DPW is aware of it. I'll check the cemetery tomorrow and just make sure that, see what's going on, and maybe remind Charlie that it's hazardous getting up there. Okay, is there anything else, any other business to come before us this afternoon?
I have a question.
Yeah.
The Lapaglia plot at Pulpa Cemetery,
Yes,
Giovanna,
yes,
do you remember her? Yeah.
I do.
I was talking to Alexandra the other day, and it was her wish that she be buried with her shoes, her ballet shoes, and the family, in their grief or when they did the burial, forgot to put the shoes in.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm wondering what the process might be if I could go out even and dig a space in front of the area to put the shoes in, and if that would be permissible.
Good question. In my mind, I see no problem with doing that. I mean, I don't think there's any violation of our regulations that deals with burial of,
They would have gone in during the interment,
exactly.
had they remembered, but I just want to make it known that if they see somebody at the plot digging a hole in the ground, that's what that is. And this would happen in the fall anyway, but I just wanted to get it on the record.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Lee, do you have an opinion or?
Well, it's a reopening of a grave, but I'm not sure that we have anything in the regulations that specific. I'm sure there's something in the regulations about moving it down. Well, we're not
Right.
moving.
Yeah,
We're not-
and it's yeah. I'm not even going near the ashes. I would go in front of it.
Yeah. Do you, Scotty, do you know if she had a vault of some sort, or did they just put the ashes in the ground?
I think they might have had a box or something that went right underneath the stone, and I would be digging out in front of the stone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I don't see any problem with that at all. And, I think it's a
You
reasonable.
wouldn't need much more than a post hole digger.
No, it wouldn't be much at all, Lee.
No,
And the family would be very, very grateful to be able to do that.
exactly. Okay, so
So we just cross these things as we get to them. Right.
that's why we have a commission, right?
Yeah.
So we can make these tough decisions. So,
Alan, I'm going to write down that the commission approved.
okay, yes, that's fine.
Thanks, Lee.
Is there anything else to come before us this afternoon? I think this is one of our shortest meetings, goodness.
Well, let me tell you, it's 8:30 in the evening, and I think I'm going to have a nightcap.
Oh, good for you, Lee.
Great, all right.
Alan, after we adjourn, I'd like to ask you a question.
Oh, okay. All right. We're
Brian, on or off the record?
right. So I see we're at the end of our agenda, and I would either entertain a motion to adjourn, or I would do it by exclamation.
Acclamation rules.
Great. So I declare we are at our end of our agenda, and the meeting is adjourned. Great.
Thank you, guys.
Right. Thank you. Fran, what's
And
your
good to see you, Fran.
I'm so glad to see you guys. I can't tell you how.
Hi, Lee. Lee, can you stay on?
Okay.
So
I
Alan,
don't think they can hear you.
Yeah, no, this
Are
is
you
what's
muted?
it's in their contract.
Alan,
Wait,
Yeah.
okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Because other people are sort of, but Alan, my daughter is coming from England on June 5th and staying till June 13. And during the time she's here, she and I would like to go out with you to the Pulpa Cemetery and consider possibly my purchasing one of the few remaining places at the Pulpa Cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
So will you be available between June 5th and June 13th?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll be in touch with you when she comes, and we'll just take a little drive out there and see what is available.
Okay. Great. Good.
Terrific. Great.
All right.
hey,
All right.
Lee, we were trying
Goodbye,
to.
everybody.
Hi.
All right, Lee.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Phyllis,
Safe
thanks for
travel.
the help.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Phyllis.
Yes, we can call you. Okay. And then I just end it, right?